Polkadot has been one of the top cryptocurrencies in 2021, rising from a mere $5 in December to almost $50 in May, giving a return of 10x in just 5 months. But over the last few weeks, Polkadot has been moving sideways. But the last 24 hours saw Polkadot rising close to $50 once more. So in today's video, we are going to take a closer look at Polkadot and do a technical analysis and also a price prediction. So you definitely don't want to miss this video.
Subscribe to watch more videos like this.
Hello friends, my name is Soham and I welcome you to Crypto Bulls Club, your one-stop destination for all the technical analysis and news from the world of cryptocurrencies. If you are new, make sure you hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon. This will notify you with all the new videos that we release, and we release new videos every day. Also, if you'd like to discuss about Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrencies, head over to Telegram and join our channel, Crypto Bulls Club. The link is given in the description below. Also, if you'd like to read about cryptocurrencies, head over to our website cryptobullsclub.com, wherein we post very interesting articles. Also, if you'd like to get an expert opinion on your portfolio or any other cryptocurrency, you can click the crypto consulting button, which will take you to this page, and you can fill up the form right here and your session will be booked. This will be a paid service. Now let's move on to the USD chart. So we are on the USD daily chart, and one of the key things that comes to our notice immediately is this zone right from about $29 to about $44. So we entered this zone back in the week of February 15th and has been treating this zone as a support for the past few weeks and actually tried to break above it as well. We tried breaking above it on the week of 29th March, the following week of 5th April, as well as we had a wick on the week of 12th of April as well. But it is in this week that we have been able to break above it. But our struggle to reach $50 is yet not completed. The previous high that we made, if we don't consider this week when it got listed on Kraken, so we actually made this high of about $46.7. Then we made a high of around $48.3, and this high today itself we made a high of $49.75. So officially we haven't still reached the $50 mark. Now there's one other thing that we need to keep an eye on, this 21 EMA. So we treated it as a support back in the week of December 28th. Then again we treated it as a support on the week of 19th of April as well. So this is a key level to look out for, and to be honest, in a bull market, the bull market support band, that is the 20-week SMA and the 21-week EMA, is the minimum risk level that we should always be considering. Now let's take a quick look on the stochastic RSI and try to find out what is the momentum saying. So on the stochastic RSI, what we are seeing here is currently the blue line has entered into the zone over 20, but the red line is still at around 14 or so. So we know that once both the lines are above the zone of 20, we are in for a great move. So the stochastic RSI, if you don't know, is used to measure the momentum of a particular chart. Now there's one more thing that I would like to show you. That is the bull flag. Now, if you have been following our channel, you would be knowing that we love bull flags, right? So this is the flag, and for us to get the price target, we need to get the pole of the flag. So the pole of the flag will be a straight line right from the top of the flag till where this move started from. So we'll get a straight line and we will place it on top of where the breakout happened. So the breakout happened close to the zone of $37 in the week of 29th of March. Now our price target is $63 as far as this bull flag is concerned. Obviously before that there would be resistance at the $50, which would be a psychological resistance, but going forward our next target would be the $63. Now we took the first pole. So if we just extend this pole, so we bring it here, we just extend this pole right up to this starting point back in December, if you consider this as the pole, then our price target would be $74.5 or almost $75. So that is another target that we have for the midterm. Now let's take a quick look on the Fib retracement and we'll try to find out the key support and resistance areas. So we have the Fib retracement on the weekly chart, and as we can see, our first target is of course the $50 mark. Then our first resistance would be at around $60, which would prove to be a strong resistance for us. If you have to talk about the support level, then the support for us at the $30 mark would be a great support going forward. If we are to correct as well, then also we would be looking at $30.87 as a great support region. In order for us to get there, we need to correct by almost 37% again, which is very much possible. So we rose after breaking out from the zone we were trading for some time. Now we've made a high of almost $50. A correction could be a very healthy correction if we get one. Now we'll go to the 4-hourly chart and we'll try to see what the Fib ZIA is actually telling us. So we are on the 4-hourly chart of .USD and we are going to plot the Fib ZIA right here. So as we can see the Fib ZIA, so we were overextended on the price, that's why we got a correction. Now if we come below this red zone, which is currently at around $44 level, if we go below that, that will be a great buying opportunity. But this is not a financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. Please do your own research. And if you are confused about how to do your own research, we made a video on it. You can click the icon above my head and you can actually watch this video. Now let's go to the .BTC chart. So we are on the .BTC chart, and like the .USD chart, here also we were actually trading within a particular zone. That zone started from about 55,280 satoshis to about 76,233 satoshis. We were actually trading in this zone right from the week of 15th of February, and we broke it in this particular week as well. Now on the .BTC chart, there is one thing that I would like to show you. First is the momentum. So for momentum, we'll take a look at the stochastic RSI. The stochastic RSI, as we can see here, the blue line has actually entered the zone above 20. It's currently at 43, and also the red line has also moved above the zone above 20. So this is actually a confirmation for us that our next parabolic rise for .BTC is right around the corner or has actually started. Now let's take a quick look on a bull flag that is getting formed on this chart as well. So our bull flag started from here, and this was our bull flag. We'll draw the pole of the flag first. So our pole would be this one, and we broke out on the week of 29th of March. So the target for us for the pole was at around 95,789 satoshis, and we have crossed it. Actually, we are currently trading very close to the target. We have just crossed the target, and we are actually very close to the target as well. Now let's go to the Ethereum chart and see what we have over there. So on the Ethereum chart, one of the key things that we need to take a look on is first of all the stochastic RSI. So on the Ethereum chart, it's actually the blue line has actually crossed above the red line, but both of the lines are below 20, so we cannot confirm a momentum building in the .ETH chart as of now. One of the key things that I would like to showcase here is the massive correction that we had in the .ETH price. So we had a high of around 25,000. From there we corrected to the levels of around 8,800. So this was a correction of about 67%. Okay, so this is again a very healthy correction if we are to talk about an altcoin. Now, what could be our next price targets if we have to talk about the .ETH chart? So the first of all, there would be a strong resistance because we have actually broken below the bull market support band. The bull market support band is at around 15,660 to about 14,900. So we have actually broken below that, and we are currently trading at around 12,300 level. So I'm just reading the last numbers, I'm ignoring the zero. So it's currently at around 12,250-ish levels. I believe we will have a resistance here. So earlier, as we can see here, bull market support band actually acted as a resistance back in December for 2 weeks, and it was only in the third week that we went above it. Then we got a solid correction, treated the 21-week EMA as a support, and then we went on. So this was a classic case of how resistance became a support and then laid the foundation for our growth. Now again, we are below this 21 EMA, and our resistance will be these regions of 15,600 to about 14,900 level. That is the bull market support band. Once we cross this and treat this level as a support, then we can expect our next parabolic move. That's pretty much it about this dot video. This was also a requested video from our community members. So if you like the content, please smash the like button. Please subscribe to our channel. Also share this video among your friends, and also join our Telegram channel. The link is given in the description below, wherein we discuss a lot about cryptocurrencies. And if you have any questions, either me or someone from the community will actually answer you on the Telegram channel. So thank you so much for tuning into today's video. Stay blessed, stay happy, take very good care of yourself. Thank you for watching. Bye bye for now.